Oh, it's Newcastle, it's about 6, I think.
Right, okay.
Yes,
Yeah, very good. Well, good short. Yeah.
This was the partial eclipse the other day.
And then we'll drive back to Prudden and pick Joanne up. Celebrations there have been.
Yeah, I'm just watching Newcastle United on the tour bus.
They managed to get the second one and finally win it. You can just see how much it means to everyone. It's been such a long time, and yeah, I'm just really happy. Really happy.
How many times have you watched your goal? The pub, the back. It's just a real. Newcastle is a party city.
It's on both news channels.
Like this for 70 years. What? Absolutely incredible. Thank you.
There's Anton Deck and the Newcastle manager.
To be here. It means so much to us.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. And you're a competition winner. It's amazing.
Yeah, so for Mother's Day, I got my mother breakfast from Aldi, which was about £12 something, and I got her a card as well, and some seeds in there as well, and I'm getting her some DDs as well. Right, this is the Mother's Day breakfast that my mother just actually cooked. And there's Nyla, fast asleep. Oh, you're wagging your tail there. I just arrived at Hexham. My mum and dad dropped us off at the train station so I can get the train to Carlisle. Right, here comes my train. Train, getting ready to leave Hexham for Carlisle. Someone's painting.
Welcome aboard this Northern service.
We're just coming into Holt Whistle, the centre of Britain.
Next station stop is
Be a railway line along there. It's the River Tyne down there. It's an old-fashioned signal box coming up. Yeah, welcome to Holt Whistle, the centre of Britain. I spent about 8 months living here. Outside some cars. So just arrived into Carlisle. I think it's about 15 minutes for the bus down at Preston, because its buses replaced trains today. Now that train goes to Whitby. From here to Whitby must take like 5-6 hours. Maybe I should go into the toilet before I go in for the bus. I'll do that. Okay. sitting on the coach for like 2 hours. Don't really want to use the toilet on the coach. I've got my groovy key. Some twat left this freaking door open. Back in a minute. All done. It's a pain in the arse when they've got buses replace trains. Yeah, I like the stupid queuing system that they have, and yeah, they've got a glass roof, like, so when it's during the summer and buses replace trains, it's like a fucking greenhouse in here, and they expect you to fucking queue up over there. That's what you call payphones. When was the last time you used a payphone? For me, I think it was like 2016, last time I used a payphone. So just travelling down the M6 down to Penrith and then down to Preston. So I should be down there on the railway line, which is there. That's the railway line there. That's where I should be, not sitting on this bloody coach. As you can tell, I've just arrived at Preston train station. Absolutely horrible coach journey. Late as well due to the traffic, because Preston Council have it in their thick heads to not have bus lanes and to have pathetic little cycle lanes that cyclists don't use. And they must think to themselves, oh, look at us, we'll get rid of the bus lanes and we'll put some cycle lanes instead. Doesn't that make it look good? So I'm glad that the train's due in like 2 minutes. I think that's the train coming in now, because the Woods has been cancelled and then the next one isn't until 1:50, like an hour's time. Yep, here comes the pile of shit right now. You know, in some countries the new trains are supposed to be an improvement over the old ones, but not when it comes to these. I suppose anything can be an improvement over a freaking pacer train, like. But there's fewer toilets on these trains. I'll get in the front carriage to have a faster exit at Blackpool. Just getting ready to leave Preston.
I said, what was with the phone calls last night? And she replied with, I did it
Just
again.
arriving into Blackpool. There's a Blackpool Tower.
She wasn't that drunk. She doesn't remember calling me back 3 times. I guarantee I'll get to the Canadian.
I just arrived into Blackpool. I'm heading straight for the tram. No, man, I look, the damn thing will piss off before I get there. Stargate, I could do with that one. There you get your smack heads, your crack heads, your piss heads, your spice heads. You get them all around here. Yeah, they're still crossing. Even though I've got a drink in the hand. Yeah, welcome to Blackpool. on the seat. Just heading down to the seafront, going towards Stargate. I wasn't lying about the smackheads, the crackheads, the pissheads, the spiceheads, like. It's North Pier in front of her. Let me see. So if I'm correct, the £1 burger is here. Blackpool's famous £1 burger, and there's no freaking queue. Normally the queues are going that way in the corner.
Walking away in there.
It's the one, the only, the big one. I just got off that tram. You can't see out the windows because of the advertising, so I'm hopefully going to get on one coming back up that doesn't have the advertising on the window. Had that lovely hot dog and onions and ketchup, burger, onions and ketchup, and just finishing my drink.
But it still wouldn't work. People would fall.
This track is for Eagle Ferry, Blackpool Station. Next stop, Central Pier.
You're secretly in his sleep, break to his hotel, and he go to a mind reader. So that I can read later. Like I once had a horse here. So I ride a horse here. I once had a horse. Still did.
Yeah, that hotel there is full of illegal immigrants. Literally the whole hotel is just full of them. They'll probably have to knock it down once they're finished using it for illegal immigrants, like, so I can't see anyone wanting to stay there ever again. Absolute shithole. But what do you expect when you start housing third world country people? I thought that's what was going on there. There's just a lot of banging there.
Press the stop button when you wish to exit the track.
We've got some retard on here. Keeps on banging.
Fleetwood Ferry. Next stop, Norbrigg North.
Yeah, I actually missed my stop, and there's the other one there. Yeah, so I just arrived at the hotel, even though I missed it before because of that stupid kid. I don't know if I need another injection. I think the other one is starting to wear off. But I think I'm actually getting immune to them. Come on, get it the bloody way, let me cross. Alright, so I ended up going 3 more stops than what I should have done. All because that stupid fucking kid kept on banging. And its father, if it was its father, fucking knows, might have just been an older brother. Wouldn't stop it from banging. I'm staying in a castle. as you get to go. Whee! Sliding doors. Yeah, so I've just checked in, but the room's not ready yet. I'll be given a free upgrade because obviously I'm special, and I'll be back later on. So I'm gonna go to the cinema now. I might get on the subway. I think I could be in one of those rooms over there. It says something about the West Wing. Right, seriously, she needs to stop fucking laughing like. Come on, tram. Yeah, I've paid my £6.80. That's it, what in front? Stop. Yeah, I'm just having an Italian BMT, herb and cheese footlong at Cleveley's, north of Blackpool, like between Fleetwood and Blackpool. I don't ever recall being along this part of the hotel, like it's a disused pond. And so I just made my way back to the hotel, checked into my room, and this is the room on the ground floor. Outside. Single bed, double bed, single bed, TV, tea, coffee, kettle, and a bath. And sink and toilet. Yep, so there you go. 31 quid for the night. Yeah, I'm just having a nice, lovely, hot bath. Got the TV on as well, you can see that. I'm just on my way to get some dinner. It's warming this bit late, but the sun is starting to set on the beach. That's a shame that you know who's not here. So it must have been a conference hall.
Is that everything?
Little fishies.
We've got salt and chili wings, beef curry, sweet and sour pork.
And there's one at the back there, like someone at one thing there.
So it'll be 26.20. It'll be about 40 minutes. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.
Alright, the sun is setting in the sky. I've just been in for Chinese salt and pepper chips with sweet and sour mix, Hong Kong style. Wonder what the live entertainment is tonight. That's where my room is, and a massive big long extension at the other end. It'll be upsetting you know who will be getting upset. Because if it can't do it, I shouldn't do it. Yep, there you go. I'm gonna enjoy this. Salt and pepper chips and sweet and sour sweet and sour mix, Hong Kong style. Since I've got an all day ticket, I might as well have a run up to Fleetwood. The sun is setting in the sky. Them two are doing. on photographs taken. Seeing the mountains in the background. You know, the other day we had that partial eclipse, so there's the moon up there. And the sun is set just over there. See, to the Lake District, I think that's Barrow, in fairness, over there, where the lights are. That's where my room is, in that bit over there. But this is the Norbreck Castle. Just waiting for the tram to turn up. Yeah. Because I've got an all day ticket, I might as well go and use it. That's the Chinese up that road there. It was sweet and sour chicken, it's like sweet and sour mix, Hong Kong style, and salt and pepper chips. It was £10.50. That's a pity you know who's not here. Yeah. Down there, strutting their stuff. Yeah, kids from multiple fathers. Life on the dole. Everything's great for her. So I just arrived at London Street in Fleetwood, and I'm going to nip over to Subway and get myself a drink. If they're open, I think they might actually be shut. It's supposed to stay open until 9:30. Yeah, so I just got a drink and 3 cookies. Same side. It's a bit quiet, Fleetwood line it. So I'm waiting for the tram that's due in like less than 3 minutes. I'm going to go up to Fleetwood and stay on the same tram and come back down. Did that just say rail replacement or some crap? Let's hope that wasn't the tram. Yeah, so the bus I was telling you about, I think that's it there, coming back down. Let's see what he's got written on the front of him. It's quite pathetic, isn't it, that you replace a tram with a bus, but not actually tell anyone, and the bus doesn't even stop. Yeah, it is, look, it's pathetic. He's got a thing written on the front. Yep, the next one turned up, so I've actually had to wait half an hour for a tram. So it just arrived at Fleetwood. You can't really see much. There's a ferry from there over to the other side of Lancashire, where we call this area. You see all them white lights? Pretty sure that's it. That's Inverness over there, and this is Fleetwood. All I can smell is like pollen in the air, so another tram might have been taken out of service. So let's go back on the tram before we freaking nicks off. There's a little park area. Could I live up here? Could I live in Fleetwood? Yep, just arrived back at the hotel. Like, why would you have a fun fair? Why would you have a fun fair when there's already a fun fair here? Oh, there goes one. One's just leaving. See that red beam there? That's the infrared on the cameras. He'd be upsetting you know who. You know why. Some sort of hall thing there. There's plenty of seats in it. No breakfast, are there? I just got back to my room. So I think this is the swimming times for tomorrow. I'm not sure if I've got to pay for it. But we'll find out.
Live from London, this is BBC News. Earthquake aftershocks shake Myanmar as the World Health Organization declares a top...
Yeah, I'm just having another hot bath. I think it's like 10 o'clock. Yeah, 20 past 10. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning. You heard that noise in the background other than the TV? That's the central heating. There's something in the power in that central heating, like freaking red hot, the radiator, like. I was going to go and swimming, but due to health issues, I think it's probably best not to go swimming at the moment. Yep, it's Monday morning and I'm having another bath. I was going to go swimming at 7 o'clock because, you know, I can swim. But I think I'm coming down with the flu, so it's probably best not to go swimming. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to check out. See all the dirty towels on the floor. There's clean towels up there that I haven't used. A completely different day compared to yesterday. It was blue sky. So, gonna get some breakfast. She said 8:30, but online it says 7:30. So we'll find out who's right. I think breakfast is already open. So she clearly gave me Sunday is 8:30, not Monday is 7:30. There's the swimming pool that I was going to go in. There's people swimming in there as well. We've got juice. A bit of bacon. That pudding. And bread. Hash browns. Fried eggs. Scrambled egg. It's a bit much in it. Beans. And tomatoes. And there you go. And he's going to get some knives and fork. So I just got myself some yogurt and fruit. I've just checked out, still feel like crap. And I've checked my blood sugars. They seem a bit on the high side, but I have just eaten like... I think I should have checked them before I started eating. So goodbye to Norbreck. Go across this road and catch a tram. How's that for timing? Here comes the tram now. So my room was like over there in that little small extension bit. Bit on the cold side, like. That was a bit weird, like. I booked my ticket for the 9:05, and the stupid app gives me a ticket for 10:05. Even though I pressed the back button, and it does say 9:05. Why is it so freaking cold? This carriage is too cold. Fucking aircon's on this one. It's in the front carriage. But as soon as you come through here, it's nice and warmish. So I just arrived into Preston. We got what you wanted. So on the bus going to Preston bus station to get another bus to DD's. Yeah, I just got off the other bus, which is straight onto this one, and Google tells me to get that bus. I'm getting this one instead. Both buses going to the same place. Who's quicker? Who knows? Anyway, Preston bus station has to be the best bus station design I've ever come across. There's over 30 bays, right? 30 bays for buses. And they've got like double the reversing space, so they could just reverse straight back without having to turn. And once they've got so far back, then they turn. So yeah, I'm on the bus to go to DD's. There's a driver in the back of that window there doing hand signals to this bus driver. But as you can see, it's even got a 5-story car park built on top. Can you imagine how many car spaces are up there? Well, someone's being a bit naughty. Just arrived at DD's. No, that's it. Someone's been naughty. On my way back to the bus station. Back at the bus station, and my bus is over there. Number 74. I just see going to like Fleetwood. Number 74 to Fleetwood. Yeah, the driver's just gone for a pee break. They don't take that into account, like the driver's size and being able to reach up and press the button. There's a 68 to Blackpool. So there's like 30 odd bays here. You see, it's like you can't even really see the other end of it. All the way up there. So I'm just on the bus to the train station now. Goodbye to Preston. There's Gemma's feathers from here apparently. And everyone breathe in. This is Lancashire's finest. Yeah, just at the train station. Had problems with the app this morning, and the app has just done it again. It's given me a freaking train ticket for an hour later. Yep, just leaving Preston on a no size of these buffers always reminds me of Gemma. There goes my train. And this train's going to Morecambe. I've always wondered, if you touch that up there, would you get electrocuted? Here comes my train. It's one of those Azumas. Might have an issue on this one, like just until the next station. I'm on the train today. The amount of announcements, the pointless announcements these trains make is ridiculous. I'm not if it's the driver making so many announcements, or if it's the guard, but it's just pointless announcements. We just want a nice quiet train. So just arrived at Oxenholme Lake District. So the worry and the emergency is over. I've got myself a bottle of Coke. Yeah, I just had my GP try to ring us, but because I'm heading through the Lake District, it's cut off. The signal is very bad in the Lake District due to the lack of investment and progress of the UK. Just in the Lake District, as you can see.
Leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats.
Just approaching Carlisle. Change here and going straight to platform 6.
Please take care when leaving the train. Use the handrails provided, as the step down to the platform is larger than usual at this station.
Just arrived into Carlisle. And so I need to get the train against Hexham. That other train over there is the Carlisle to Leeds line. It takes about 3 hours to get the Leeds line. Just getting ready to leave Carlisle in a couple of minutes for Hexham, where I'll be meeting my mum and dad at Hexham. And that could have an issue because there's a problem with the Northern app. I bought a ticket for the 12:25, which it clearly states on the email, but on the actual physical ticket that the guard scans, it says the 1:25. So I definitely picked the 12:25. There's my DD. Yeah, you see this bridge we're coming up to next to B&Q. It actually collapsed when a freight train, this bridge here, collapsed when a freight train went over. Can you imagine the consequences if it was a passenger train? It just shows you the lack of investment. That's was Network Rail letting the infrastructure crumble around them. We're going to overtake this car. Of course we overtake it where they can't see what. I think we're going a bit too fast for them to recognise, but I think they did wave at where they're like. Starting to slow down for Hayden Bridge, Altwhistle. So just arrived in the Hexham. Yeah, I'm just in Hexham. Just been in here, I've got 2 drinks for £2. Yeah, there's a homeless person there. I'm not quite sure that they're homeless, like, but there you go. Looks like an illegal immigrant. Yeah, she picks the right boyfriend, she wouldn't have to be homeless. There's Hexham Abbey. This one's still in perfect nick compared to some of the abbeys that are in pieces.